Well, here to help us break down NC State versus Clemson is Cory Smith of the 247 Sports Pack Pride. First off, Cory, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful. Hope you are.
I'm doing great. We've got number 5 Clemson versus number 10 NC State. First time NC State has been ranked in the top 10 in 20 years. First time they have ever played in a top 10 matchup. I mean, is this the biggest game in Wolfpack program history?
I mean, you know, it's the first ever top 10 matchup they played in. So you could definitely say that. I mean, it is a little early in the season, but this, you know, determines what's going to happen moving forward. I mean, you know, with Clemson beating Wake Forest this past weekend, if Clemson wins this one, they're in the driver's seat the rest of the year as long as they take care of business. So for NC State, this is a chance to really, you know, we talked about it last year, and Dave Doran said it, have a seat at the table.
Cory, before we get to that Clemson game, I do want to quickly go back and look at the non-conference slate. There's been plenty of criticism surrounding NC State's offense. Ultimately, they have gotten the job done, but they've looked a little shaky at times. Kind of looking at that UConn game yesterday, how big was it for them that they got guys like Thayer Thomas and Devin Carter and really were able to spread the ball out offensively, kind of given what you know they will be facing this week in Clemson?
Yeah, I don't think anybody coming into the season would have said the strength of this offense so far would have been the run game. But, you know, Demisumo Karngbe has ran really well. Jordan Houston has had his spurts. Obviously, wasn't able to play in the game this past weekend. But, you know, guys like Devin Carter, Thayer Thomas really hadn't gotten in, you know, a ton in the game plan. You know, that touchdown at the beginning of the season against ECU for Thayer Thomas, and then he gets it one yesterday, obviously a 75-yard touchdown. But you saw the ball spread around. Devin Carter gets a touchdown, got 5 receptions. There was 5 guys with 5 receptions, and those are your 5 top guys. These are all guys that you're expecting to be really big parts of this team, and you expected it from the beginning of the season. So seeing those guys get in the game plan, I think is going to be really, really big going into this upcoming weekend, because there have been some struggles offensively, even though some people have tried to, you know, overlook it. But you really needed those guys to have a lot of confidence going into this upcoming weekend.
Jordan Houston obviously did not play in that UConn game, although he is expected to play this weekend at Clemson. Given how experienced and talented and dominant that defensive front for the Tigers is, how beneficial will it be for NC State to have an experienced guy return to their backfield?
Yeah, I mean, you know, both Jordan Houston and Demisumo Karngbe are 2 guys that not only can run the ball out of the backfield, but also be able to catch the ball too. And Jordan Houston, before he went down, was the 2nd leading receiver for this team. I know everybody's going to say, well, you got to be able to run the ball against them. You got to be able to run the ball. They can do that, and I do think they'll be able to have some success. But where they're going to be able to beat this team and where they're going to be able to take, you know, a little bit of the pressure off of Devin Leary is going to be being able to hit some of those screen passes and making those defensive linemen think twice about, you know, rushing or think twice about, you know, kind of trying to throw an all-out blitz, because you might be able to have a guy like Jordan Houston that's a scat back that can, you know, go around those guys and catch up a 15-yard you know, screen pass. So those types of things are going to play a really critical role. So if you have Jordan Houston and Demisumo Karngbe on the field this weekend, it's going to play a really big factor there too.
We saw almost a preview of how to beat Clemson in that double overtime Wake Forest game. Of course, the Deacons were not able to finish it off. But I mean, is there anything that NC State can take from that game and maybe incorporate in their own game plan?
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is being able to get stops. You know, that's something that, you know, they were really able to do against Clemson last year. And I do think you saw that, you know, that Clemson defense, where they're susceptible is being able to hit some of those big plays. And we really hadn't seen that throughout the first 3 games. You know, we saw it against UConn. Are they able to translate that over? So I think offensively, you saw that you're able to kind of, you know, dink and dunk a little bit. And then if you can hit those big plays, that's where you can really have success. And then on the defensive side of the football, it's just stopping those big plays. They've got a really good secondary. Those guys being able to, you know, to get some of the coverage sacks and be able to let the linebackers and the defensive line create some pressure.
You mentioned getting stops. That was something the Deacons were not able to do on 3rd down with DJ and the Tigers. He was averaging 15 yards per attempt on 3rd down yesterday. Their 3rd down offense ranked 6th nationally. But oh wait, NC State's 3rd down defense is tied for 7th nationally. I know 3rd down is a big down in every football game, but is it the down that could potentially decide this game on Saturday?
Yeah, it very well could, because we saw for NC State, you know, you think back to the ECU game, the first game of the year, they were really able to stop them a ton on 3rd downs. And then, you know, that 3rd and 4th quarter when they were able to sustain those long drives, that's when ECU was actually able to find success. So this team is able to get teams off the field with regular success, if they're able to do that against Clemson and take some of the crowd out too, especially with DJ Uiagalelei, the way that he's played in the past against NC State. You look back to last year, where they were able to have success is not allowing them to sustain those long drives.
Cory, if I were to tell you on Sunday that NC State snapped Clemson's home game win streak, it would be because they did what?
They didn't let it get to them. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing that you worry about with NC State is the hype getting to them. I do think this is a team that still feels like they have a chip on their shoulder, especially going into this game. But this is also a Clemson team that's like, we've been here, we've done that before. So you have to go into Death Valley. You have to be able to start strong too. I mean, I think that's going to be a really big thing in this one because Clemson is a team that has had a lot of success at home. I think it's going to come down to a fourth quarter, and we know what Devin Leary is capable of doing in the fourth quarter. We know what Devin Carter is capable of doing in the fourth quarter. You've seen it happen against Clemson. I think if they're able to keep this game close going into the fourth quarter, you feel really, really good about a guy like Devin Carter, Devin Leary, and this offense and the defense's ability to be able to shut them down.
All right, thank you, Cory. Cory Smith of Pack Pride, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Quick look at the opening lines in Week 5 per Circa Sports. North Carolina State just a 6-point underdog on the road in Death Valley to Clemson. UNC an 8-point favorite over 2-2 Virginia Tech. And Duke still not garnering respect, just a 1-point favorite over a Virginia squad that lost to Old Dominion. I'm not sure I believe in the guys out west for that one.